Okay, our first one comes from Rod2332591 on Facebook.
Okay.
I applied for. That's a name for
Yep.
you.
Mm-hmm.
I applied for Vawa last night. I've been abused physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. I have a psychologist's letter proving my mental and emotional abuse, and I have a picture of the physical abuse. I'm married to a U.S. citizen. Will USCIS ask for more physical abuse, or is one time enough? And the EAD, how long does it take as well?
If it's pretty bad physical abuse, one time's enough. It doesn't say VAWA rules don't say you have to be physically abused continuously. It just says physically abused. So if there was physical abuse even one time, that is physical abuse. And what was the second part of the question?
And the second part is EAD. How long does that take?
5 months.
Okay, the next one comes from Ross Palma on Facebook. If I have an approved VAWA, how long will my adjustment of status take?
About 2 years.
Okay, Malaya Kolala on Facebook asking, will there be a DV lottery this year? And when would it be open for entry?
They usually do it in October, mid-October and mid-November, so hopefully yes.
Danny Bay on Facebook, is USCIS extending the deadline by 60 days for all RFEs?
Yes, they are.
Okay, Denise Cromaz on Facebook asks, if my mom is a U.S. citizen, I live in Jamaica, and my case is currently being sent to the embassy for interview scheduling, does the I-944 apply to the U.S. or to us?
Yes, yes, and it's a DS form, but yes, it's the same form.
Alrighty, the next one comes from Iwagwa Alo Uzu on Facebook. Do I have to include my kids from my previous marriage on my I-751 application?
Yes.
Okay, Franklin Achilike on Facebook asks, if I have yet to receive a decision on my adjustment of status and I just got a speeding ticket, will that affect USCIS decision?
A speeding ticket's not bad moral character, and there's no law that says bad driver means no green card.
Jennifer Nat on YouTube, what happens after I-130 approval?
It depends who's sponsoring you. If you're getting sponsored by a brother, sister, nothing. You're going to wait a long, long time. If you've got an I-130 approval after filing an adjustment, hopefully the adjustment's approved shortly thereafter. So I don't know what situation you got.
Hey, Monica MXOXO on IG asks, can my fiance renew his DACA?
Yes.
Ibere Asuji on YouTube, what happens to my case if my petitioner dies?
That's the end of the case, except if you're in the United States, there's something called Section 204L that allows another family member to complete the case for you. If you're outside of the U.S., you can have a close member substitute in, but you got to have approval for that by filing a humanitarian waiver. So it depends what your situation is, who filed for you, and where you are.
As if I'm 2005 on Instagram asks, for a humanitarian waiver, do I have to file a joint sponsor if the substitute sponsor's income is not sufficient?
Yes.
Next one comes from Samuel Robinson on YouTube. Is the I-212 waiver for fraud?
No, that's for return to the United States after deportation.
Ifat Azar on YouTube asks, if I submitted my W-2 form for our F3 category to immigration in July 2020, when will I receive an update?
I have no idea. I don't know what you mean. W-2 for an F3 petition? An F3 would be a married son or daughter, but I'm not sure why you're filing a W-2 with an F3. You would file it maybe with an adjustment or visa processing, but so I don't know what you're referring to. All right, two more.
Igu on Facebook. Do I have to include my kids? Oh, this one came from earlier. Dave Karma on Instagram. How long does it take to get a response from immigration judge after filing a motion?
Well, hopefully soon, but judges don't have any time frame to make a decision.
Okay, last one is Charnadak on Instagram, is it okay for my U.S. citizen friend to file for her family who lives in another country, given the state of U.S. immigration right now?
Yes, and you should. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.